The following is an exclusive presentation of Top Rank on ESPN+. There are pound-for-pound fighters, and there are generational fighters. From Tokyo, Japan, we will see one who is both.
You guys ready for it? Winner take all. Let's do this.
Just look at the electricity that's in this building right now.
Undisputed champion Naoya Inoue looks to continue his 9-fight knockout streak.
Got the speed on his punches, the pressure and the power. This guy is real.
While defending his belts and remaining atop the junior featherweight division.
You are watching one of the greatest of all time.
This is Top Rank on ESPN+.
Seoul, South Korea. He is the former WBO Oriental and IBF Asia Super Bantamweight champion, known as the Troublemaker. Here is Ye Joon Kim.
Look how relaxed he is. Super relaxed,
and
right?
Now making his way to the ring, here is the undefeated 4-division world champion, the defending undisputed super bantamweight champion of the world, Naoya, the Monster Inoue.
hydraulic lift, raising Naoya Inoue, the two-division undisputed champion, to the heights of the Ariake Arena in Tokyo. This is the same song he walked out to when he stopped Jason Maloney. Now he's back on solid ground and making his way towards the ring for his third undisputed title defense at 122 pounds. One of the top 3 pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Also one of the most offensively efficient fighters in the world. To us, he's the monster. Back home in Japan, he is Kaibutsu.
Oh, nice. No Japanese, I like that.
Jimmy Lennon Jr. with the introductions.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of South Korea, followed by the national anthem of Japan.
これより両選手の栄誉をたたえ、両国国歌演奏のセレモニーを行います。ご来場の皆様、ご起立、そしてご脱帽をお願いいたします。ご協力ありがとうございました。どうぞご着席ください。
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. Nippon no boxing fan no minasama konbanwa. Indeed, a very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the Ariake Arena here in Tokyo, Japan, for the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Ohashi Promotion in association with Teiken Promotions and Top Rank Incorporated. This undisputed world title is sanctioned by the following organizations: the WBC, President Mauricio Suleiman, Supervisor Edgar Sasso Lopez; the WBO, President Gustavo Olivieri, Supervisor Leon Panancillo; the WBA, President Gilberto Jesus Mendoza, Supervisor Jose Oliver Gomez; and the IBF, the President is Daryl Peoples, Supervisor Tsuyoshi Yaskochi. And now introducing our three judges scoring this bout from ringside. From Hungary, Frank Budai. From the United States, Tim Cheatham. And from Mexico, Jose Mansour. Introducing our third man to the ring, the referee in charge. He will be giving instructions after the introductions. From the United States, Mark Nelson. All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the undisputed Super Bantamweight Championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Tokyo, Japan, it's showtime! Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the red corner, one of the great stars of boxing today, wearing white trunks with red trim, hailing from Zama, Kanagawa, Japan. He weighed in at a ready 121 3/4 pounds with a tremendous record of 28 wins, no losses. He has 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, making his 24th consecutive world title appearance, here is the superstar of the sport and the pound-for-pound great. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome boxing's pride of Japan, the 4-division world champion, the current hard-hitting, undefeated, reigning and defending, undisputed Super Bantamweight champion of the world, introducing Naoya, the Monster Inoue. And his opponent across the ring, tonight's challenger, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with pink trim, hailing from Seoul, South Korea. His record, 21 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws, with 13 wins coming by way of knockout. He weighed in the same as his opponent, 121 3/4 pounds. Tonight, making his first world title appearance, please welcome the battle-ready challenger, the world-ranked contender, and the former WBO, Oriental, and IBF Asia Super Bantamweight champion, introducing the troublemaker, Ye Joon Kim. Once again, our referee in charge is Mark Nelson, now ready to give instructions. 12 rounds of boxing scheduled.
Gentlemen, you had my instructions earlier, so you know what I expect. A clean fight, obey my commands, and protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
Tim, you mentioned just how relaxed Ye Joon Kim looked coming into the ring. And then you look across, and that shot was so impressive. Naoya Inoue with the 4 belts and the Ring Magazine belt. You go from the orphanage to a life-changing opportunity right here on Top Rank Boxing on ESPN.
And I could have bet you, I was going to bet you what stance that Kim was going to come out in, and I thought it was going to be the southpaw stance. And the reason why I think he's going to come out in the southpaw stance is because he knows that Inoue has issues with the southpaw stance. He knows that He saw Neri land that backhand.
But
Inoue has a tendency
in round one.
Well, Inoue has a tendency of dropping that lead hand. He actually shows when he's going to shoot that left hook. He actually drops it before he actually throws it. And then he drops his opposite hand when he's throwing that left hook, so he's available for that looping left hand. But you see right now, fencing battle going right now. Both guys fighting for positioning. One of the coolest thing about Inoue is that small steps, and he doesn't give up his positioning all too often. He'll step back a little bit, but he'll get right back into position. See him inching that front foot forward? He's getting close, staying close enough to be able to counter with offense. Well, you have Kim right now. Kim, he sometimes plays possum. You know, he looks like he's not doing much, but he's trying to set up his offense as well. He's trying to time Inoue if he can, when Inoue decides to shoot and come inside.
You know, Kim usually wears a different brand of gloves. He's wearing the winning gloves tonight. And for Naoya Inoue, the Docomo sponsored gloves. So, you know, the winning gloves tend to not be puncher's gloves.
No, they're not puncher's gloves at all, but however, they still do damage. You just land right on the spot, that chin. You'll have the same effect. Big fill-out round for both fighters, and I expect that, especially from Inoue, because he has been training for Goodman. Think about that, been training for Goodman. Tall, long, linky fighter, and now he's facing a southpaw.
A southpaw who comes into Japan having beaten 7 of Naoya Inoue's countrymen. Said, I'm familiar with the Japanese style, and even though you might think I'm a last-minute replacement on 11 days' notice, I have been eating, drinking, sleeping, training on the cadence, on the pace, and how to deal with the power of Naoya Inoue. Now, it's one thing to train that way, Tim. It's another thing to have him in front of you with everything at stake.
Yeah, you know, looking at film is extremely important, but sometimes, even when looking at film, it's a different story once you get in the ring and you have to deal with all the attributes, all the speed and the punching power of that opposition. Big fill-out round for both fighters right now. Things will start to heat up in the next 2 rounds, I believe.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect.
From both Kim to Inoue and from Inoue to Ye Joon Kim, who's the 11th ranked fighter by the WBO. All right, how do you achieve greatness in this generation? It's by becoming a 2-division undisputed champion. Terrence Crawford did it at 140 and at 147 pounds. Naoya Inoue at bantamweight and junior featherweight. And Alexander Usyk went from cruiserweight to heavyweight, and he's cleaned out the division both times against elite fighters. So to me, the most impressive of that list is Alexander Usyk.
They all impressive to me. Every last one of them impressive. You know, and let me just say this publicly right now. Usyk is an all-time great. He is. There's no doubt about it. But that list right there, that list right there is remarkable. I don't know if we'll ever see that ever again. I really don't in the sport of boxing. All undisputed 2-time?
Well, Terrence Crawford's going to be going for 3-time when he faces Canelo Alvarez, if Canelo can get that belt from the IBF before they supposedly fight in the month of September.
Right.
All right, round 2, scheduled for 12. All the belts on the line for junior featherweight undisputed champion Naoya Inoue against Ye Joon Kim. Started boxing at age 19, had no amateur career. The reason he started the fight is because he was an orphan who was never adopted, and they used to bully him and make fun of him because he didn't have parents to defend him. And here he is defending himself against one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world who connects with a right hand.
Again, solid positioning, short steps by Inoue. Great balance by him as well. Defense look on point tonight. Look at the accuracy as well with that right hand. And I love the way he accelerates and decelerates. It's amazing to see. His offense might look like he's creeping towards you and then he explodes out of nowhere. So confusing the way he's able to change up his rhythm and timing to land his shots.
Those are the dangerous shots that Inoue, when he misses, are going to be open for the counter left from Kim.
Exactly.
Nice right, though, from Inoue.
But Kim right now is respecting. He's respecting Inoue a little bit too much right now. He needs to get off, get some respect. Let Inoue know that I'm here to win. I'm not here to survive. I'm here to win.
This is a life-changing opportunity, and the question here is Kim here for the payday, or is he here to make history and change his life? According to ESPN betting, minus 500 favorite is Naoya Inoue, plus 1,800 for Ye Joon Kim coming into this fight. Inoue closing the gap.
But Inoue still needs to be cautious right now. Sometimes Inoue can get a little bit beside himself. You know, he can get a little bit over anxious, get a little bit overconfident. You know, you don't want to do that against a puncher. You don't. Could run into trouble. Nice jab right there from Kim.
Yep, a snapping jab from Kim.
Well, Kim's looking for that backhand. He's looking for the perfect opportunity to land it. He did a level change not too long ago. It was like a level change in field. There it is. That's what he's looking for. Did a slight level change first. Oh, there it is. Now he took it downstairs.
And he was able to parry that partially. But that's where Ye Joon Kim is at his best. When he's taking the step forward, that's when he does most of his damage. But he gets caught with a nice short right hand from Naoya Inoue. You see the timing and the precision from the Japanese champion. Another short right. You know what you're going to be doing Valentine's Day, Tim? Calling a world championship fight. It'll be Dennis Berinchik taking on Keyshawn Davis at the Theater MSG.
Oh, I thought I was going to be having candy and flowers and, you know, getting my foot massage from my wife. No?
Unless she's in New York with you.
My wife won't even touch my feet, man. I'm lying.
What do you expect from that challenge? We saw that Berinchik was able to keep Navarrete off of him, and that's quite the task. What chance do you give Keyshawn Davis against Dennis Berinchik?
Both the fighters are silver medalists in the Olympics. I mean, Keyshawn is used to dealing with that type of style. I think Keyshawn right now is fighting at a very high level, especially after his last fight. He's full of confidence, and I think that he's the better fighter of the two. I really do, and I think he wins that fight. It will be challenging in spots because, you know, Berinchik is tough. You know, he moves in and out. He has, you know, gives different looks. But I think that Keyshawn, I think he'll figure it out.
All right, we'll also see Xander Zayas, Vito Milnicki. We will see Abdullah Mason, Rohan Polanco, Jared Anderson, Tiger Johnson, Nico Ali Walsh. So a stacked card for Valentine's Day. It'll be a Friday night in New York City. For now, Naoya Inoue, the delight of Japanese fans, is at home once again at the Ariake Arena. 15,000 plus in the house to watch his third undisputed title defense at 122 pounds against Ye Joon Kim.
One of the best body punchers in the game. Naoya Inoue. Nice shot
there with the 1-2.
He sure did. Yes, he did.
Gets the combo off. Talk about how big Ye Joon Kim was going to be once they stepped into the ring.
Kim is fighting
the shots.
Kim is fighting a disciplined fight right now. You know, he's not opening up. He's not getting wild. You know, he's staying within himself. And by doing so, he's having opportunities himself. Again, in a way, sometimes he takes chances.
Yep.
That's why we love him, right? Yep. However, he puts himself in harm's way. And again, look, he wasn't, I'm glad he has experience from fighting 4 southpaws in a row. However, he wasn't expecting this. Right. I don't think he was expecting this. So it's going to take a little time for him to break him down. Look at Kim trying to use some lateral movement right here to set a trap.
That's a nice stiff jab.
Yes, it was. He said, go ahead. You want to set a lateral, eat that.
There's that 1-2 from Kim, and then he takes a straight right hand from Naoya Inoue and invites the monster to give him some more.
Yeah, it looked like that patch just fell off the trunks. The patch fell off the trunks of Kim.
Knocked the patch off.
Ooh, vicious.
Body work.
That's a stoppage. That's how you get it.
Where Naoya Inoue can be very dangerous. You see him drop his hands now a little bit?
Oh, yeah. And those body shots are going to set up the head shots eventually.
And look at the mouse under the left eye of Ye Joon Kim. First world title fight, and it happens to be for all the belts at 122 pounds, where for now, Naoya Inoue reigns supreme. So far, Tim, Ye Joon Kim, the moment is not too big for him yet.
No, it doesn't seem to be too big for him, Bernardo. However, that ending sequence right there, Inoue has now figured him out, I feel. And I think he's going to start and begin to step on the gas. But see, just getting a little bit lackadaisical sitting in front, Inoue, just getting too relaxed. He's okay with that. You know, he's getting that high guard up. But shots like that, when you can come back with punches like that, when you can get yours back like that, that's some good stuff right there from Inoue. But I like the body work.
Yes. The
body work is going to set up the head shots eventually. It's going to slowly start to break Kim down. He's going to start paying attention and start to block that body, and he's going to leave himself open upstairs.
And if that inflammation continues, oh, that's
just a trip
there. But
yeah,
if that inflammation continues under the left eye of Kim, and his cut man Ray Fry can't get that under control, that's going to spell trouble for that right hand of Naoya Inoue, which is snappy and powerful.
So you see Inoue getting right to it, letting that right hand right now. And see, a lot of times, because Inoue's speed and power is so fast, right? It's like a snake. It's almost like he has to make himself vulnerable so guys can open up, so that way he can land a clean shot. So he'll sit in front of you, he'll take some chances, he'll sit up in that high guard as well.
You know, the last early stoppage that Inoue had was against Michael Dasmariñas in June of 2021. He's more of a break you down type of fighter, not a quick starter, but he's starting to get into a rhythm here in the fourth round. Yeah. That jab is going to set up the rest of his offense. He's a prolific jabber, and that sets up the right-left combination for the Monster.
Nice step back just to clear those punches. Was on a nice angle, planted his feet, and was able to land that 1-2 combination.
Ooh, nice body shot as Kim tried to step out. And the problem with facing Inoue is you have to pick your poison. And right here, Ye Joon Kim says, you know what? If I'm going to take some shots, I'm going to land some shots. He's got to open up. Oh, nice combination.
Eye on the head, too. And I like how Kim, he punched while Inoue was punching. That's what I like. That's what you got to do. Oh, my God.
Left
but I like that, too.
Inoue. And then he starts to pour it on. You can hear the thudding shots from Naoya Inoue. Oh, and down goes Ye Joon Kim. Be careful what you ask for. Oh my gosh. You know what was on the A knockout was on the menu tonight. What a finish from Naoya Inoue. Ye Joon Kim, he hit the over. It was 3.5 rounds.
You never say you want more.
Not against Monster.
You never say that.
Butsu. Man.
That's a bad man.
There's levels to this game.
There's levels to this game. That's a bad man. My gosh. I told you I told you he figured him out.
You did.
I said he figured him out. I said, I know that ending. Oh, yeah, he figured him out. No doubt about it. But that finish, those right hands. Oh, my gosh.
It's just the sound of those shots. I mean, look, there's very few fighters who you can hear the thudding shots like you do with Naoya Inoue. There's just something about how they connect.
It is. just listening, like we're speaking, and I can literally hear it, even though I'm speaking, you know, over the event. But the accuracy, constantly being in position to be able to let his hands go anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen,
his IQ,
we have the time of 2 minutes,
you see all of that thing. I can see all of that. He's a great fighter, man.
Our
Tremendous fighter.
Mark Nelson reaches the count of 10. He is the winner by way of knockout, and still the undefeated, undisputed super bantamweight champion of the world, Naoya, the Monster.